a relic of the Snackosaurus era. One predator reigned supreme, fueled by butter, sarcasm, and the occasional juice box. The majestic Cornosaurus. The Cornosaurus survives today only in textbooks, museum displays, awkward YouTube movie reviews, much like this one. Do 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 do.
Corny, that's Indiana Jones.
Oh, sorry. Do 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 do.
Hey everyone, today we are reviewing Jurassic Park.
That's right. Hold on to your butts, because we're about to take you on a tour through Jeff Goldblum's chest hair. The man's a snackety snack, and if there's one thing Corny knows, it's snacks.
I guess you could say Jeff Goldblum is a snack.
Jeff Goldblum? More like Chef Goldblum. I'd let that man explain chaos theory to me while feeding me kettle corn, one kernel at a time.
So does that mean Ian Malcolm is your favorite character in the movie?
My favorite character is obviously the T-Rex. Big teeth, big drama, zero patience for porta potties, and tries to murder children.
Okay, can you give us a brief rundown of what the movie's all about?
Alright, here's the deal. Some rich old guy builds a dino zoo on an island. He invites a bunch of scientists to check it out and say it's safe for legal reasons. Spoiler, it's not safe. The power goes out. Frickin' Newman. The dinosaur breaks loose. People run. People scream. A lawyer gets eaten on the toilet. Pretty sure that's how Elvis died. The whole movie's just about a bunch of giant lizards trying to have a snack. That's it. That's the plot.
That is true, but you know what? Let me give you guys a little bit more context. Jurassic Park is about the dangers of playing God with science. They clone dinosaurs using ancient DNA, and everything unravels when human error and corporate greed get in the way. It's a cautionary tale, but yeah, there's also a lot of running and screaming, I guess.
Yeah, and it's just not nature fighting back. It's the whole cautionary tale about humans playing God. Like these scientists didn't ask if they should, they just did it, because some billionaire waved a checkbook.
Wow, Jurassic Park really is deeper than most people probably remember.
Yeah. Now let's talk raptors, baby.
So the raptors in Jurassic Park were actually way bigger than real velociraptors. Real ones were about the size of a turkey, but during production, Spielberg wanted something scarier. So they basically made up a new dinosaur. The funny thing is while they were filming, they actually discovered a raptor species called the Utahraptor, and it was almost the exact size that they actually were imagining.
Wait, so Spielberg guessed a dinosaur into existence?
Yeah. Speaking of Spielberg, what did you think of his directing for this movie?
He knows how to build suspense, that's for sure. He'll show you a jiggly glass of water, and suddenly you're more terrified than when the actual T-Rex shows up.
Yeah, I think Spielberg really knocked it out of the park with this movie. And he actually also directed the second movie, Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
Too bad he didn't make all the movies in the series, as I can definitely think of one movie that was terrible.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yeah, I have to say I actually do agree with you. Dominion, not a very good movie, but Spielberg did produce it. And you know, that specific T-Rex attack scene with the Jeeps, Spielberg often positions the camera inside the vehicle, looking out at the T-Rex with the kids. It's brilliant because it puts you right there in the confined space, experiencing every terror, every roar, every terrifying lunge from their perspective. It makes you feel trapped and terrified right alongside them.
I'm not terrified of a T-Rex. How do you think I got this outfit, huh? You think this is a costume? Nah, bro. I slayed a T-Rex in one-on-one combat. Now I wear this skin to warn the others.
Corny, that's made of fleece. It has a tag. It says made in Taiwan. It has washing instructions.
That's what the government wants you to think.
Since you clearly survived the Jurassic era, what's your favorite scene in the movie?
Oh, no contest. The Mr. DNA scene. That little cartoon guy shows up and I'm like, hi there. And I'm immediately stood up and saluted.
You saluted Mr. DNA?
Of course! Finally, a fellow animated hero explaining unethical science with zero qualifications and maximum enthusiasm. That's me, Vic. That's my spirit chromosome.
He's literally a cartoon DNA strand.
And I'm a talking bucket of popcorn wearing a dinosaur onesie. Don't act like we're so different.
You're jealous he got the job at the park, aren't you?
I auditioned, Vic. I auditioned. I had a whole educational rap about cloning and everything. They said it was too much popcorn and not enough DNA. What does that even mean?
And what's your least favorite scene in the movie?
Definitely when they killed Newman from Seinfeld. I know he was Jerry's archenemy, but why did they have to send a dinos to kill him? What's the deal with that?
So my favorite scene of the movie is when the Raptors open the door. It's not something I expected, and then suddenly it just kind of hits you that these dinosaurs aren't just scary, they're smart. And now the humans aren't just running for their lives, but they're being hunted by something that could actually think. And my least favorite scene, definitely that poor cow. He never stood a chance. That dude could have lived a long, peaceful life at a zoo, but nope, he's just an appetizer.
That poor cheeseburger. Anyway, who's your favorite character?
Oh, hands down, Ian Malcolm. That guy is the coolest character in this movie. The leather jacket, the iconic laugh, the comedy. He's the coolest guy in the park, and I'm just a huge Jeff Goldblum fan as it is.
Speaking of Chef Goldblum, did you know that he says must go faster in this movie and in Independence Day?
Must go faster.
And the director of Independence Day was like, that line slaps! Then made him say it again while escaping the alien mothership with William Smith.
Shut up! Must go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. Go, 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 go!
Look at you dropping IMDb trivia like a pro.
Oh! I am just getting started, Vic. At 47 minutes in, while Chef is talking chaos theory, Jeff Goldblum is very predictably flirting with Ellie. And get this, after the movie, he and Laura Dern actually started dating. Never been more jealous of Laura Dern in my life. They were engaged for 2 years before they called it off.
Let's talk about the music. The score by John Williams, iconic.
Oh yeah, the music is legendary. John Williams did not just write music. He gave the island a heartbeat.
And for those of you who don't know John Williams, he's the guy behind some of the most famous movie music ever created. If you've ever heard the Star Wars theme music, the Indiana Jones adventure music, or the magical tunes from Harry Potter and E.T., yeah, that's all him. For Jurassic Park, he mixed big, exciting sounds for the action with softer, more emotional music for the moments that make you feel amazed.
This guy's been nominated for more Oscars than a whole herd of dinosaurs. No wonder his music makes everything feel so epic.
John Williams has been nominated for 54 Academy Awards, and he's won 5 times.
Yeah, but he didn't even get nominated for Jurassic Park, although he still won an Oscar that year for Schindler's List.
Speaking of the Oscars, yeah, John Williams didn't get nominated, but the film itself was still nominated for a bunch of other awards. It won 3, including Best Visual Effects, Best Sound Editing, and Best Sound Mixing.
Visual effects Oscars sound fancy and all, but what made them so special? Like, how did they actually bring those dinos to life on screen?
The dinosaurs in Jurassic Park were brought to life thanks to a mix of groundbreaking CGI and practical effects. Industrial Light and Magic, or ILM for short, handled the digital dinosaurs. This is the first time computer-generated dinosaurs look so real on screen. They created about 15 different dinosaur models to cover all the scenes. And on top of all of that, Stan Winston's team built full-size animatronic dinosaurs for close-ups and physical interactions, like the T-Rex and the Raptors. Combining these techniques made the dinos feel so real and believable, which was a huge deal back in 1993.
So these giant animatronic dinos, did they actually work? I don't trust machines.
Well, the T-Rex animatronic did have some problems, especially when it rained. Producer Kathleen Kennedy said the T-Rex would sometimes go into the heebie-jeebies and basically freak out and scare everyone on set. They'd just be eating lunch and suddenly the T-Rex would come alive on its own.
That's why I don't mess with machines. 1 minute you're just eating lunch, next thing you know, a giant robot lizard's doing jazz hands in the rain. Nope, not today. And don't even get me started on those night vision goggles. Why was Tim casually messing around with what looked like the first generation of Apple Vision Pro? Was Jurassic Park secretly sponsored by Apple? Where was Steve Jobs?
Imagine if Apple made Jurassic Park.
If Apple made Jurassic Park, the Raptors would only chase you if you didn't agree to the terms and service conditions. And the T-Rex, only compatible with other Apple dinosaurs. No cross-species interactions without a $99 adapter.
Funny enough, Universal actually partnered with Paragon FX Group to make a 1-to-1 scale replica of that exact headset. It doesn't have real night vision, but it does take AAA batteries, and no, they're not included.
Oh, another fun fact. That Barbasol can that Dennis Nedry uses to smuggle in dino embryos? Not a product placement. Barbasol didn't pay a single cent to be in Jurassic Park. It was just used as a plot device. According to Barbasol, they had no idea their shaving cream was about to become the sketchiest dino smuggling tool in movie history.
So, Corny, what do you rate Jurassic Park?
Let's go to the Pop-o-Matic 5000. Drumroll, please. I rate this supersized soda. This movie is loud, big, and it does not care if you're ready. You get life-changing dinosaur reveals 1 minute, and the lawyer gets eaten off the pooper next. The T-Rex is a full-blown diva. The Velociraptors have PhD in door opening. Jeff Goldblum is out here smirking his way into cinematic history. The acting? Great. The effects? Mind-popping. But let's be real. Some of this movie is unhinged in the best possible way. It's unforgettable. It's intense. But in a way, it makes you want to watch it again with a giant soda in hand.
There you have it. Corny loved Jurassic Park. Do you think it deserved a higher rating or a lower rating? Let us know in the comments.
Join us next week where we review Twilight, the series that had us debating whether we were Team Cedric or Team Sharkboy, or Team maybe I'll watch something else.
We are not reviewing that movie, but if you guys enjoyed this video, check out this one where Corny reviews Lilo and Stitch. We'll see you guys next time.